Yo, what it do, guys? It is your boy, Leon Mookie here, back with you on another new chapter of It's Hero Time, DxD. And yes, another chapter has finally come out. So all you guys continue asking me for this chapter can shut the fuck up. For Christ's sake, what did I say before? Seriously. Series like this take longer because I have to work things out. Let's bring up the fact that Highschool DxD has so many goddamn plot holes after all. Not only that, let's also bring up the fact that Ben 10 has so much multiverse layers into it that this is basically its own separate universe after Omniverse. So trying to make a pretty good flowing narrative takes fucking time. Stop rushing me. And some of you guys wonder why I do new fanfics on this channel to relieve stress, after all. Any rate, a little bit of a recap. As Ben's first week at Cool Academy is starting to come to an end, with him already starting to have a bit of a fan club, and him starting to be quite respected and liked. Let's also bring the fact that he's back to being a hero, like the hero that basically nobody knows about, while using his alien transformations to help people in need. However, it seems that both Sona and Rias are starting to be suspicious of Ben, with Rias believing that Ben has a sacred gear, like her pawn Issei, and Sona is aware that Ben is, thanks to Momo, is most likely trying to get famous with all of his deeds across that of Kuo, after all. But even so, Ben was even able to patch up his relationship of their pretty messy breakup with Julie, with the two starting over as friends once again. Not only that, Ben fought against his very first stray devil, with then soon he fighting against the stray before turning into one of his new transformations, as this new transformation being a devil, actually, defeating the stray devil, but also using the Omnitrix to remove the corrupted stray devil DNA, also removing the evil piece as well. With Ben trying to leave the warehouse, he soon runs into Rias and her peerage. So, with all that said, let's get into this, shall we, guys? Chapter 5, Revelations. Currently at Kuo Academy, especially at the old schoolhouse, with Ben basically in the occult research club room with almost everybody from Rias' peerage, alongside that of also Sona's peerage as well, being the student council, are all basically looking at Ben. Those from Rias' peerage, such as Issei and Kiba, and even Akano, with her even still having that of her fake smile as always, basically glares at Issei with the intent of wanting to beat the living shit out of him. Except Asuya, who's kind of worried, and Konako, who still has her blank expression on her face, but her eyes say it all. She also wants to beat the shit out of Ben as well. As for those in the student council, being Sona's peerage, Sona is a little bit skeptic about the situation. Tsubaki still having her neutral look as always, basically being more calculating. As for everyone else in the student council, such as Riai, Tomoe, Tsubasa, their Ryukai are also kind of worried for Ben. But Saji, on the other hand, dude basically is glaring daggers at the guy. However, Momo, she's actually sitting right next to Ben, as she looks kind of worried. With then soon, as for Rias, she's at her desk alongside Sona, with then Ben thinking, "Oh man, how the hell did I get myself into this?" As Ben goes back into his memories, about 1 hour before he came to Kuo Academy, Ben was soon found out by Rias and her peerage, with then Ben saying, "Hey guys, what are you guys doing here? Did you come to see about that girl too? I was just about to call an ambulance and also the police as well." With then soon Issei saying, What the hell are you doing here, Ben? For Christ. With then soon keep within Akino saying, "Oh my, it looks like we have a little bit of an intruder here." Oh, Tennyson-kun, with then Ben saying, "Okay, the way that she spoke like that kind of makes me on edge." Her words say one thing, but her tone and her way of speech is say another. Kiba goes to that of Rias saying, "Rias, Madam President, what do you want to do with that of, well, Tennyson-kun?" Rias wanting to judge the situation before acting. Rias saying, "I want to ask you, Ben-kun, why are you here?" Saying, "Like I said, I heard some weird noises. I found that girl over there basically slumped on the ground, and I was just about to call the police before somebody showed up. And I thought maybe something bad was about to happen. So I was about to leave, call, and then, Rias thinking, is that so? Then Ben saying, "Yeah, but why are you guys here though? Aren't you guys that of an occult research club after all?" Rias basically thinking, yes we are. We're looking up that a supernatural cause here. And it seems like that's due to, and now we see that an innocent girl has been knocked out. Ben saying, "Okay, that she is totally lying. I can tell. She may butter it up with that of friendly words, but the way that she spoke, it almost seems like they knew what was going on, or knew what this girl even was." Ben thinking, there's something up with them, and it may have to do with the missing plumbers and aliens here in Japan. So I gotta get some information out of them. Saying, "Oh really? Is that the case? I mean, when I was here and hiding, it almost seemed like you guys knew what was happening. You guys do some ghosts are used to supernatural things like this happening by any chance?" Hearing Ben's words, the members of the Occult Research Club couldn't help but feel somewhat, nervous. Soon, they also began to narrow their eyes at Ben. However, soon, Akino realized that Ben didn't flinch when she shot that of a lightning bolt towards that of Ben. Even though he was shocked and surprised, he's trying to close it off without them realizing it. However, Akino and Rias realized it before the others realized it. Soon, she couldn't help but say, "I think you can drop the act, Ben-kun." Soon, Ben saying, "Act? What act?" Rias cutting him off saying, "Who are you really? And how did you turn this stray devil back into a human?" As her tone is basically demanding, Ben turning thinking, "Wait, stray devil? Back into a human? So it is similar to that of the DN aliens and the xenocytes." Thinking, "Okay then, she is involved in something like this. And not only that girl, she said that one of my transformations were also a devil. That means devil. Is this devil race alien DNA? Same thing as aliens? Or something else? Something completely and utterly different from normal?" Soon, Ben's thinking, "Okay then, what about you, Gremory-san? What do you get involved in this? Not only that, how is my cousin involved with this too?" Rias about to speak up. However, Issei basically beat her to it and spoke up and said, "She doesn't have to explain anything to you, Ben. You need to explain yourself. Why are you here, and what are you involved with to actually fight against a stray devil? Answer her now." Soon, Ben thinking, is he under some kind of control? Are any of them? No, hang on. And if Asya is also involved too. So that means with then soon Ben reaching for his basically switching the dial on his Omnitrix behind him, with then soon saying, "Sorry, I can't answer that until I can get answers myself. It's only that it's only fair, don't you think?" With then soon Rhea saying, "That is fair. However," with then soon Issei basically spoke up saying, then that's your last chance you're gonna get. Within soon, he brings out his boosted gear within the voice of Drake saying, "Boost!" As then, Ben was actually caught off guard saying, "What the hell?" With then soon, Issei running towards Ben as he's moving pretty damn fast, given that Issei is that of a reincarnated devil, with then Ben basically slamming down onto the Omnitrix. With soon, he transforms. However, he transforms into Chroma Stone. After seeing the flash in the transformation, within Rias, Akeno, Kiba, and Konako were also surprised alongside Asya too. Within even Issei was caught off guard too, seeing the flash, within saying, "So you do have a secret gear. So who are you? Ben? Who are you really?" With then Issei was about to punch Ben with the boosted gear, with soon another boost shouts out. However, Ben soon catches Issei's punch, with Sue saying, "What the hell are you?" With Ben saying, "Seriously? I could feel a lot of strength behind it, but no true direction. Is this your first time fighting, cuz?" With then saying, "Shut up and answer Mount President now!" As Issei pulled back his left hand once again, with soon within Ben basically realized that Issei's moving really slow, as his punches are basically easy to telegraph and where they're going. Within Ben's plumber training alongside his self-taught martial arts training by that of Gwen kicks in and basically grabs Issei's boosted gear gauntlet and then tosses him over his shoulder before then grabbing him by then soon pinning him down with his right leg and then soon holding the boosted gear in his arms, with then saying, "Sorry, Issei, didn't mean to do that, but you," with then soon a lightning bolt sent straight at Ben, within him dodging it, with soon within being Akeno saying, "Oh my, so you were quite something, and even not only that, even to inflict pain on your own cousin? How mean is that, Tennyson-kun?" As Akeno soon licked her lips, within soon Ben saying, "Oh god, she's a sadist. She's one of those people." With then soon she sends that of a volley of electricity towards Ben, within Ben dodging every single one, before then soon one of the magic electricity blasts go into one of his crystallized arms, absorbing it. Within soon Kiba was about to strike at Ben as well with one of his swords from Blade Blacksmith. However, Ben saw this coming before then kicking Kiba away, and then while he's in the air while still trying to recover, he soon blasts him with one of his Aurora beams, with then soon sending Kiba even more flying and damaged as he hits the wall, with then soon Konako alongside Issei also tries to fight against Ben as he blocks each and every one of their punches. Issei's still easy to choreograph punches after all. As for Konako, she's more using that of a boxer fighting style with a mix of kickboxing as well. However, even with her rook strength, Ben is still able to, dodge each and every one of her punches pretty easily, given his reflexes, with then soon grabbing both of their punches before then soon swinging, basically tossing them away as Kanako lands on her feet, with then Issei basically landing back on his butt before then rolling and standing back up, with then saying, "Come on, stop this, I'm not trying to fight," with then soon But then Rias soon sends one of her blasts of destruction, saying, You should have said that before you hurt one of my servants and showed your hand, Ben Coon," as she released the power of destruction towards Ben. Within soon, the others of the peerage, besides Kiba's still trying to recover, but thanks to Asuka's Twilight healing, is being healed now. As then soon, Ben absorbs the power of destruction into Chromastone once again. With then soon, Ben begins to feel the power of destruction, as this feels so much more different from all the other energy-based attacks and spells that he's absorbed as Chromastone before, as it feels overwhelming, feels pure and powerful. With then saying, "Oh boy, now this is something else." With then Reese saying, "Did he just?" With then Akino was even surprised as the smile on her face fades, saying, "He absorbed Rias's power of destruction so easily." With then soon, Issei shocked as well, as he basically saw what Rias's power is capable of. That the power of destruction that was able to erase a stray devil so easily. And the same thing also goes for Rainer as well, his ex-girlfriend too. With then soon, Ben basically thinking, shooting as a beam is too damn dangerous. So instead, with then soon, he launches the Aurora beam into the air, as it goes straight up into the sky before fully dispersing, showing that the full-on wave of Aurora. With then soon, everybody was shocked and confused, wondering why Ben didn't fire them at any one of them. But then soon, Ben still sang in Chromastone voice, saying, "I didn't want to fight. I only transformed because that idiot cousin of mine decided to fight me. I mean, come on. If you explain the reason why you're here, I'll explain the reason on why I'm here too." With then soon slamming the Omnitrix on his chest, reverting back to his normal form. With then soon, Issei was about to say something before Rias cut him off and saying, "Okay then, explain. And then I'll explain the reason on why I'm here too." With then soon, Issei saying, "But Butchow," saying, "Issei, if you didn't cut me off and basically allowed Ben to explain, we wouldn't have been in this predicament. There's no need to basically try to force anything out of him when he was trying to be cooperative." With then Issei saying, but President, saying, "Issei, stand down. All of you as well." With then soon hearing this, Issei removes the boosted gear from his arm as the red glow disappears. Within Konako stands down as well. Even Akino, no longer radiating her magic electricity, soon stands down as well. Within Kiba actually standing back up thanks to Asuka healing him. Within Asuka soon walking back to Rias and Issei. Within Ben basically sighing an act of thankfulness, realizing that Rias is kind of reasonable. With then soon Ben saying, "Okay then, I'll explain the reason why I'm here. I came here because I was led here for a reason, and it had to do with that girl that you called a stray devil." With then soon Rias saying, "So you don't know about stray devils?" No, actually, I don't know a damn thing about devils. Hell, I'm aware of the supernatural, but I'm not aware of everything of the supernatural. Hell, I just basically got somewhat of a beginner course on the Shinto gods and realized that they're real just last night. You think I'm going to realize something else?" With then soon Rias places some fingers on her forehead, and that's of exasperation, realizing that they got everything completely and utterly wrong. With then realizing that Ben is still new to the supernatural. With then soon Akino saying, "Oh, is that so?" Really, if that's the case, then why are you using your sacred gear transformations for the good of the people here at Kuo, when you should be keeping them a secret? With then soon Ben basically raising an eyebrow, saying, "Why the hell would I do that? I mean, if you have the power to help people and save lives, you think shouldn't you be able to do it? It's only the right thing to do. It's called being responsible, for crying out loud." With then hearing that, Akino Rias couldn't help but be shocked, but then Kiba saying, but you can't just use your sacred gear in the public so willy-nilly. What if people saying, and what is this sacred gear that you keep guys speaking of? I don't know what the hell that is. With then soon, everybody is shocked and surprised. With then Issei saying, that transformation thing, that you're able to, that you transform into that freaking golem, that freaking rock monster, saying, you mean Chromastone? He's not a monster. He's an alien. With then everybody's eyes widening in that of disbelief. With then soon Asuka saying, alien? Ben-kun, do you really believe? Saying, oh, right. You guys don't know about aliens, don't you? Oh boy. I guess I got a lot of things to talk about, don't I? With then Rhea saying, and the same also goes for us as well. But I don't think it's us that needs to be explained as well. I think a certain someone also needs to be told certain things too. And we need to get information on dealing with you. But first of all, explain on who you truly are, Benjamin Kirby Tennyson. With then soon Ben saying, oh no, you do not say my middle name. Don't you dare say it. You do not earn the right to say my middle name. We are not friends. Just because we're classmates doesn't mean a damn thing. With then soon, everybody was shocked that Ben just basically just told off Rias like that. With both Issei and even Kiba was about to go and run up to Ben for basically, talking bad about Rias like that. With then soon, Rias couldn't help but smirk, saying, nobody's actually has basically talked bad to me like that, and basically says that we are not friends. I figured that I thought for a reason somebody would actually treat me like a person on a pedestal, like always. But you're quite different, Ben Tennyson. With saying, trust me, I've dealt my fair share of spoiled rich girls and spoiled rich boys too. Personally, that's kind of what I thought you were since I never met you, and how everyone always talked about you, to be fair. I even thought my cousin was basically the same kind of whip boy that basically likes a pretty face and a hot body more than anybody. He even explains on how much of a damn pervert he is. But then Issa saying, hey! With then soon Rhea saying, that is true. With then soon Issa saying, President! With then soon the two couldn't help but laugh. Before then, Ben saying, so, should we take this somewhere else, and what about the girl over there? As they soon look back at the former girl that was a stray devil, no longer a devil at all. With then soon Rhea saying, Konako, can you saying, yes, President? As then Konako goes and picks up the girl. With then soon Rhea saying, we should get going. Meet us back at Kuo Academy at the old schoolhouse. With then saying, wait, seriously? That place? With then soon Akino saying, oh my, are you quite afraid of ghosts? Saying, no, I'm not. I just say that place is just too damn creepy, that's for sure. With then hearing this, with soon Issei saying, wait, that's the reason that you didn't want to go? Saying, yeah, place is creepy. I'm not afraid of ghosts or anything like that. Hell, I've dealt with my fair share of them too, but still, just because I'm not afraid of ghosts doesn't mean I'm not afraid of I don't like creepy stuff. With then soon hearing this, everybody just couldn't help but deadpan and also laugh, at Ben just being so, well, normal, actually, even though he has this weird ability that he believes isn't a sacred gear. Well, even though it isn't. With then soon a red spell circle showing the crest of Gremory soon appears under them. With then Rhea saying, like I said, meet us there. With then soon Ben saying, wait, you're not gonna take me? Saying, only my spell circle only works for those in my peerage and family. No, so I can't. With then saying, well, that's damn convenient and stupid. With then calling that out. With soon Rhea saying, it's like he brings up every little flaw so easily, like it's nothing. With then soon Akino couldn't help but smile at Reyes' pouting for a bit before then they disappear. After that, soon Ben basically goes back outside the warehouse, heads back to his car. With then think as soon he basically goes through the Omnitrix, seeing the new transformation of the so-called devil that he transformed into, thinking there's so much more to this world than I expected. So, what do you have? Let's see, when am I going to be learning? With that, he soon turns on the car and heads back into Kuo. After that, he soon arrives back at Kuo. It's the old schoolhouse where he sees that of Kiba and also Issei waiting for him. With Finn saying, "Yo, sup, Kiba, was it?" With Finn saying, "Yeah, I'm Yuto Kiba. It's a pleasure to finally meet you, Tennyson-senpai." With Finn soon Ben saying, "Yeah, good to meet you too, Kiba. You know, a lot of girls talk about you basically being the Prince of being the Prince of Kuo after all. Saying, yeah, the Prince Charming, as the ladies say. It just shows I'm trying to make a lot of friends, that's all." Saying, yeah, don't think that they see you as a friend. Yeah, I don't think you see them as a friend if you haven't hanged out with them. Have you? Saying, well, no. Saying, then they're not really friends. They're just your fan club. With then soon Issei saying, see? That's what I said too. Basically fangirls over this damn pretty boy. And you being a pretty boy saying, I'm not that pretty. I'm pretty damn average. With then soon saying, bullshit. Saying, how is that bullshit? I'm pretty normal where I come from. But then Kiba speaking up saying, you know, the two of you really do look alike, if I had to say. With then both Issei and Ben basically look at Kiba saying, bullshit! With then the two look at each other saying, what do you mean? I mean, of course it's bullshit. Like hell I look like you. Saying, same here. How the hell do I look like you as well? As the two begin to bicker about how they both don't even look like each other. With even Issei trying to say that he looks more like a pretty boy. With then even Ben saying that he looks like anyone else. And that they don't look like each other at all. With then soon Kiba couldn't help but actually enjoy the bickering between the two cousins. With that, soon after they stop bickering for a bit, they soon head into the occult research club room. Within Kiba saying, but Madam President and Student Council President Sona, I've brought Tennyson-senpai. With then soon Ben saying, Sona's here? President Sona's here? With then soon he sees not just those of the Occult Research Club room, but also those of the Student Council, with that of a worried Momo, and also somewhat of a scolding, Sona as well. Within Ben realizing, oh boy, I've gotten myself in quite a bit of a problem here, haven't I? With then soon after that, we finally arrive to the situation that we are in now, with Ben basically wondering, so how should we do this? Should I go first or should all of you go first? With then soon Sona basically sighing saying, Tennyson-san, please take this seriously, saying, I am taking this seriously. I just want to know what the hell are you guys for real? Are you guys like on my OG or exorcists by any chance? You guys say about devils, so you guys said about that girl being a stray devil, so with then soon Rhea saying she's not a devil anymore, with then Ben saying, wait, she isn't? With soon Rhea soon shows one of the chess pieces that came out of her that Ben dropped near her, with then saying, hey, that chess piece, it's a rook piece if I recall, right? Saying, with then Rhea's nodding, saying, yes, this is actually an evil piece. It's what devils use to reincarnate people into becoming new devils. Saying, wait, are you serious? People are are you saying that devils are real and they've been turning humans into basically devils themselves? And they basically just let them loose and kill innocent people? With then Rhea saying, not exactly, no. Actually, Ben Kun, the reason we know this is not because we are, those of the Shinto pantheon, basically on Myoji, with saying that both Akano and Tsubaki basically flinch at that, with Ben unaware didn't notice this. However, he could feel the atmosphere in the room basically go somewhat depressing for a little bit. Before then, Rhea spoke up saying, you see, I am, alongside everyone else in my club room, are devils. Within soon showing her bat-like wings, alongside that of Akano, Konako, Asuya, Kiba, and even Issei, within Issei saying, oh, man, I still can't do that. I still can't pull these things out as much. With then finally figuring out, saying, there we go. With then to Ben saying, wait, you're all devils? Wait, Issei, you're a devil? With saying, yeah, so jealous or something? Saying, no, not really. With then Ben saying, then why are you shocked? Because I'm more shocked that basically somebody who was supposed to be human is basically my cousin and is a devil. With then Rhea saying, you don't need to worry, Ben Kun. Actually, I turned Issei into a devil because with Ben saying he what? With then Issei basically going down for a bit as he lowers his head saying, I died. Actually, I was killed. With then Ben was shocked, saying, you were killed? Who killed you? As Ben stood up from the couch and goes to his cousin, saying, wait, no, I'm fine. It wasn't any of the devils or even Butchout. She actually saved me. It was a creature known as a fallen angel. She was also my ex-girlfriend, actually. With then Ben saying, wait, fallen angels? Like, you mean like angels from the Bible and all that crap? From religion? From Christianity and Catholicism and Muslim and all that? Within Rhea saying, yes, if we devils exist, they exist too. You see, the red gauntlet you saw is called a sacred gear. It's also known as a Longinus sacred gear. Issei has one of the 13 Longinus sacred gears known as the boosted gear, or the hand of God, as it's also known as. Issei is known as the Red Dragon Emperor, with then Ben saying, whoa, that is a cool ass title. With then Issei saying, thanks, man. Saying, way too cool for you. Saying, you asshole. Saying, yeah, I get that. But still, why did Issei die? Why would fallen angels go after him? With then soon Rhea saying, it's because they believe Issei was dangerous, so they had to kill him. After that, Issei has been part of my peerage since then. With then soon Ben thinking, I see, if that's the case, then with soon Rias was about to hear that of anger and spite with finding out that that Ben's own cousin was killed, saying thanks for saving him. With then soon Rias was actually caught off guard and shocked. Hell, even Issei was shocked. With soon Rias saying, why would you, I thought you I mean, I think any normal person would be pretty angry and spiteful at this, but I just knew Issei for almost a week. Hell, I even just got to know my new aunt and uncle as well. Like I said, we're distant relatives, but even so, family is family. No matter how much they drive you insane, trust me, I've learned that the hard way after all. With then soon hearing this, then Issei couldn't help but be somewhat shocked and also somewhat relieved at this. As even though he doesn't like Ben basically being popular with all the girls in Kuo, he realized that maybe he's not such a bad guy after all. And not a pretty boy American as he thought he was. With then Ben's smile soon faded for a bit, getting back on topic, saying, so what about you, President, Miss Student Council President? You guys are all devils too? With then Sona saying, you're quite perceptive as well. Yes, we are. As soon she erupts her bat-like wings alongside everyone else in the Student Council. With then even Momo as well. With then Ben saying, whoa, I guess I've been talking to devils all this time. With then Sona saying, and we already knew that you were involved with that you've been taking care of all the crimes all across Kuo, actually, for the past couple of days. With then saying, so you knew? And that whole entire question that you did for me today was to see if you knew that we knew. And it seems like you didn't. Well, with then Ben saying, well, of course not. I was thinking that you only said that to be more of worried and just thinking about the new guy in town and all that. I didn't expect the whole reason that you did that was trying to get information on me, if I'm guessing. With then soon Riai saying, smart. I guess it's so. With then soon Tsubaki saying, now that you know the truth, what about you? Who are you really, Ben Tennyson? Who and what is your sacred gear? With then soon Momo was about to speak up, saying, Vice President, it's with then soon Ben was also about to say, it's not a with then soon Ben looks at Momo with Momo blushing, as then Ben basically scratching the back of his head saying, look, this is what you guys have been thinking what I have is a sacred gear, as he shows him the Omnitrix. With then soon Ben saying, this is called the Omnitrix. It's one of the most powerful devices in the known universe, actually. Originally, it was the most powerful device in that of 5 galaxies. Now, after multiple upgrades and improvements, and all of the DNA samples and species involved in it, it's basically more powerful than anything else in this world. And also the known universe. With then, everybody's shocked. With then soon, Tsubaki speaking up saying, okay, I have to call that's crazy as hell, and no way in hell that's true. With then Saji saying, dude, quit with the bullshit. There's no way that's with then Ben basically sighing before then soon opening up the Omnitrix before then soon opening that of a code. With then speaking voice control saying, voice control activate. Show that of known history creation. Code 2478. Benjamin Kirby Tennyson. Within the Omnitrix saying access granted. With then soon showing that of a hologram of the entire universe from every galaxy across it. With then soon everybody's shocked and surprised. Even Rias and Sona were caught off guard too, saying, this is the known universe. Right here, if I recall, is currently the Milky Way galaxy, where we're at, to be fair. With then soon saying it can't be. There's no way. We are aware that there are multiple galaxies out there, but there's no way that the God was be able to create all of this. Saying, well, that's the thing. The world wasn't created by God. Hell, our entire universe wasn't created by any god. For example, to be honest, they were actually created by two celestial species. One of them being that of celestial sapiens, aliens who are basically able to create and re-alter the entire universe as they see fit, and the true aliens that created all life throughout every universe. That being the Continentals, which are aliens from the fifth dimension, to be fair. With soon, everybody is shocked and surprised, with many of them believe that Ben is just basically speaking out of his ass. With then soon, Ben saying, really, aliens are real. With soon, Issei saying, okay, I can get that of devils, fallen angels, sacred gears, and even that of homicidal crazy-ass priests. With then Ben raising eyebrows saying, homicidal what now? With then Issei saying, but even so, there's no way that... With Ben basically sighing before looking at Issei with that of a serious face, not joking whatsoever or being annoyed, within Issei thinking that Ben is crazy before then realizing that the face says it all, that he's telling the truth. With even Sona and also Rias alongside Akeno and even Momo too, realizing that Ben is telling the truth. With then soon Rias saying, you're really serious about this, saying, I'm definitely serious. The creature that I turned into isn't that of a magical creature as you probably guys thought it was. But in reality, the Chromostone, as I call him, is actually a higher form of Crystal Sapien, actually. In a way, Chromostone is a symbol of an alien god or demigod in some right. With then everybody is shocked even more with then soon Momo here's saying, so the videos that I saw on online, that they weren't just props or basically special effects, they were real? Saying, yeah, actually, they were 100% real. But I'm not surprised you guys don't know. With then soon, everybody is wondering within Tsubaki saying, please fully explain Tennyson-san. With then Ben scratching the back of his head saying, oh boy, you guys need to sit down for this. It's probably going to be all night, to be fair. With then soon, Ben begins to explain the story of how he found out about about how aliens are real, how he first got the Omnitrix when he was 10 years old, how he's basically been fighting against aliens, humans, and also all sorts of magical people as well, and been protecting the world and the universe against all forms of threats to the human race. With then soon, everybody is shocked, surprised, and thinking that that's insane, that it has to be false, but every word that Ben says, he believes it to be true. Absolutely true. Because he says it all clearly without even breaking a sweat. With then soon Ria saying, I need to speak to my brother. With then soon Sona saying, your brother? I need to speak to my sister as well. I think this is going to be the only time I'm actually going to have to deal with her, ridiculousness for answers such as this. With then soon Ben saying, you guys seriously didn't know any of this, didn't you? How long have you guys been in Japan? With then soon Rias and Sona have been at Kuo Academy for literally 3 years. 3 years since then. With Ben has been back in business since he was 15, which kind of means at the same time that, well, Rias and the others have started beating Kuo. Within Issei saying, but that doesn't explain on how how we don't know about this stuff. How? With then Ben saying, that's exactly what I've been trying to find out. It's why my grandpa actually sent me here to Kuo. Well, one of the reasons why. My parents wanted me to come to Kuo to focus on my school and get a proper degree and get a proper education after all. But my grandpa sent me here to find out why people in Japan don't know about aliens. I mean, Earth has been dealing with invasions for literal years. 2 years, if I recall, actually. Both the hybrid and incursion invasion was quite found out, to be fair. Hell, we know the reason. Hell, even those in Italy didn't know anything about what was happening here and was happening about the incursion invasion. But there's a reason why about that, which my grandpa knows, but he isn't telling me. But knowing him, he will tell me in due time. Then Ben looks at Asya as she's saying, so the universe wasn't created by God? He wasn't the one who created our world either? Saying, well, I wouldn't say that. It's most likely that the gods and other species of the human race were created by somebody. It's just that, well, this whole entire universe and species and DNA were all created by that of fifth dimensional aliens. So yeah, to be honest, I'm pretty sure even gods had to be created by something after all. You can't just create something from nothing. That's something I've basically learned throughout all my adventures, to be fair. With then hearing that, everyone basically realizes that Ben is somewhat right. With then some of them basically going through somewhat of an existential crisis, with even Saji saying, seriously? How the hell is this even happening? I just became a devil about that of 3 weeks ago. And now I'm basically going through this? This is something I did not expect to happen. With then soon Ben saying, trust me, it's always best to let this thing settle, but I had to give you guys that of a big crash course on everything that I've been through. So yeah, sorry. With then soon Ria saying, you don't need to apologize. If anything, we need to apologize. We kind of believe that you were a threat to the town, but seeing on how we've seen that you've basically been helping out many of the people here and even the police, we realize that you're not really a danger. But still, what could you not? With then Ben saying, if you're going to ask me to stop helping people as an alien, then no. Then you forget, I'm a hero. It's my duty to help those in need. If I have the chance to help those who are suffering, or to do the right thing, I'm going to do it, because that's what a hero does. With then soon, Momo couldn't help but actually admire Ben's words, with not even that of Tomoe as well. Hell, even Ryukai couldn't help but see stars in her eyes, seeing Ben as a real-life superhero. With even Issei saying, first, you're an American pretty boy with basically a car and a motorcycle. Second, you also got the attention of almost all the girls here. And third, now you're actually an interdimensional superhero? What is there? You're basically perfect. How am I supposed to compete with you now? With then Ben saying, wait, we were competing? In what? With then Issei basically glaring at his cousin saying, in getting a harem. I'm trying to become the harem king, and yet you most already probably have tons of girls pining for you. You might already have a freaking harem all across the universe. Hearing this, everybody else couldn't help but deadpan and basically look at Issei with somewhat of a disgust, well, except Rias, Sona, Tsubaki, Akano, and also Asya as well, with Kiba just smiling, and also Saji basically saying, is he serious? Within Ben looking at his cousin saying, are you fucking kidding me? With then soon Issei saying, wait, what? Saying, are you fucking kidding me? Dude, you know how many girls have actually tried to come on to me? How many times? Dude, I've had only at least one girlfriend. One! And my ex-girlfriend is actually here at Kuo. I'm pretty sure some of you have met Julie Yamanaka with Suit. Everybody's eyes widening, especially Sona and Rias's, alongside Tsubaki too, with then soon Sona saying, "You dated Miss Yamanata?" With saying, "Yes!" I mean, she was actually one of the first girls I actually had a pretty serious relationship with, but we broke up for reasons. With then soon Momo goes to Ben saying, Ben-kun, I didn't say, it's alright. It's not really something I would basically speak up about. But back to what I was saying, I've dealt with so many girls and so many women, I don't even feel anything from them. Hell, half of the girls I do met actually like two of my best friends more than me. With then soon thinking about many of the girls that actually like Rook and mostly Rook, and maybe some that like Kevin too. I also don't want to bring up Kai with then Issei saying, who? Don't let me bring her up, please. With then soon Issei raising his hands up saying, all right, I'll shut up about it. With then soon Ben basically taking a deep breath, going in and out repeatedly, calming himself down. But no, Issei, I don't have a damn harem. Honestly, what kind of girl would actually go for somebody like me? Seriously, my duty is to basically save the universe on a freaking daily. And sometimes I probably won't even come back. You know how many times I've basically saved the universe? More times than I can count. And most of the time that the girls that basically fawn over me is mostly the girls that basically like me for being a hero and being a celebrity back in the States in my hometown of Bellwood. And that's it. Everything else, I've never actually found a girl besides Julie that actually liked me for me. There are only a few times there was also Luna as well, but she likes me because I kicked her ass. That's it. With then soon, all the other girls couldn't help but be shocked at that. With then saying, it's a long story. I'll probably go into it another time, but right now, I've explained my piece and I'll explain the reason on why I'm here. The reason I'm here is to find out about the missing plumber agents that have come to Japan. And need to find out why the Japanese people haven't found out anything about aliens. And seeing that you guys didn't know anything about me and aliens as well, that even proves even more that I need to look up this. With then hearing this, Rias couldn't help but sigh before smiling, saying, and if that's the case, then allow us to help you in your endeavors, Ben. With then, Ben looks over saying, wait, you're serious, Gremory? Saying, Rias. You can call me Rias-chan as well, or Rias-san too. Saying, I'll just call you Rias. Again, I'm from America. It's just used to calling people by their first name. Hope you don't mind. With then soon Saji getting annoyed at this. With soon Sona saying, I've accepted that too. With then, it's normal for you to get used to it. We can't just force you to basically say it, even though it is quite annoying. Saying, thanks. I appreciate that. But about you guys helping me out, I don't want you to get in trouble with then soon Ria saying, it's all right. You have your duties to your plumbers, was it? With then saying, yeah. It gets weird to explain that the plumbers are basically intergalactic police officers, but still, yeah, I need to find the missing agents. A former associate of mine basically, gave me a lead. They mostly say that, like I said, when it came to the Amayoji thing and the Shinto gods, that's my best lead I have. I need to get involved with the Shinto gods or get in touch with them in some way. With then hearing this, soon Akano and Tsubaki basically looking down, with Ben not noticing this. However, Sona and Rias noticed this from their queens. With then Rias saying, it may be hard. Currently, the devil race and the Shinto pantheon are not on good terms. Saying, wait, seriously? If that's the case, then how are you? With then Sona cutting off Ben, saying, this town of Kuo was bought by the devil race years ago. It was originally in the name of one of the devil houses of the underworld, by the Beale house, actually. Rias is related to the Beale family, and soon it was in the name of the Grimory. As for me, being a Citri, and me being one of Rias' closest friends, we decided to co-own Kuo. It's that very reason on why we're here in Kuo in general, besides just us being here at school. But then Ben basically putting his fingers together to his chin, saying, okay, that makes sense. I definitely get that. But the reason on why devils and the Shinto aren't really on good terms, with then soon Rias saying it's quite complicated. Saying, hey, I elaborated my crazy ass story. I think you guys can elaborate yours. With then soon Sona saying, correct, we could. But how about another time, actually? It's getting quite late. And if I last recall, tomorrow we have a free day. So you think you could come to the school by then? Saying, sure, actually. But, oh, wait. Crap. I actually have a date on that tomorrow, actually. With then hearing this, but soon Momo's eyes widening. But then Sona saying, of course, I absolutely forgot. With then soon looking at Momo, with Momo basically turning her head from her president and king, after all. With then soon Issei saying, you got a date? With then soon Issei looking at Ben and then looking at Momo as she turns her head from Ben, but then saying, you're dating Hanake senpai? With then saying, we're just going on a date. We're not actually dating yet. With then, right, Momo? With then Momo basically still turning around while her face is still quite red. With then saying, Momo? You okay? With then saying, I'm fine. I'm absolutely fine, Ben-kun. You don't need to worry. With soon she continues not trying to look at Ben in the eye. With then Ben saying, oh boy, I guess things happen. All right, like I said, we can pick this up probably tomorrow, but it has to be probably after my date. Is that okay? With then soon Sona saying, I can work with that. Maria saying, yes, we can all work with that as well. After this, it's good to know that you can count on us, Ben-kun. Saying, yeah, same here, Rias. With then soon, Ben saying, I'll see you tomorrow, Momo. And the rest of you, glad that there are no more secrets between any of us. With that, Ben soon leaves the Occult Research Club room. With then soon, everybody else begins to slump down, some into chairs and into couch cushions, while others basically just slide down on the wall, such as Kiba, Ryukai, and also Tsubasa as well. With then soon Saji saying, that guy is something else. With then soon Konako couldn't help but say, Ben Senpai is scary. He is absolutely scary. He could have killed us without even trying. And yet, he didn't. That means he's even more terrifying. With then Issei saying, holy shit. If Konako is speaking up about this, then that definitely means that he's terrifying. With then Rias basically holding her fingers up saying, I was actually hoping to have somebody like him into my peerage. But now that I think about it, if he's telling the truth, and most likely he is, it would be insane to put somebody like him in my peerage. Hell, if he even went rogue and basically wanted to stop being part of my peerage, it would be impossible to even stop him. He would basically destroy the entire devil race, and possibly even the human race, the very race he's supposed to protect as well. But then Sona saying, let's also bring in the fact that he's also somebody who's traveled across the known universe, even multiple universes as well. That means he's somebody we cannot get on his bad side whatsoever. That also means we have to tell everyone else. That means we need to speak to our siblings about this. And if they know anything about Ben, they know about Ben Tennyson's son as well, Reus. Saying, yes, I know. With then soon saying, everybody, I think it's time that we stop collecting contracts tonight. I think we all need to rest up and take the words of what Ben's son has told us to heart, especially if we come to the realization that they are beings more powerful than even that of the God of the Bible, the original Satans, and even other gods of this world, the world that we live in as well. With that, everybody still has that of a scary thought and still terrified, mostly of Ben, if he said it's true about the Omnitrix, that it has the DNA of every known species throughout the entire universe as well, cataloged into it. With that, soon they began to wonder on what the universe's greatest hero is doing now. With then soon, Ben's stomach is growling like crazy, saying, "Oh man, I am starving." Having to fight, having to explain myself, having to basically now know the truth about the supernatural, especially now knowing that Christianity and God is real, or actually real, or probably a new higher form of evolution here on Earth. But still, I'm still somewhat annoyed in all this. But at least I got my smoothies. I also got a bit of chili fries and burger as well. At least tonight, I won't be feeling so bad. After that, Ben soon opens up the door to his apartment, goes inside, takes off his shoes, before he sees two figures in his house. As he realized, I am not going to get a break, am I? As the two figures being women. However, one woman he doesn't know. However, the other woman, on the other hand, is somebody that he's known his entire life since he was 10. That woman being Hope, aka Charmcaster. And that's it. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please tell me what you guys think in the comments below. I would love to read them. So, what did you guys think? This is the reason on why this chapter has taken so long. I wonder on how I was going to, explain the situation about aliens to Reus and Sona and the rest of their other peerages as well. So I basically decided that Ben basically tells them everything, basically shatters their entire worldview on how they see the world, their own world, and the fucking universe. That aliens now exist. So yeah. Also, next chapter, I'll finally explain on who's in, Ben's harem. However, I've also decided if I'm going to give him at least another girl, which adds which now has that of 4 girls in his harem, actually. You guys already know that Momo is already part of that harem, but will you guys know who the other 3 are? As for the fourth one, I'll ask you guys in the community tab in a poll on who should be Ben's 4th girl. So yeah, any rate, if you guys like this, please like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that bell notification to keep up to date with my videos when I upload on the channel. Also, check out my Discord, gaming channel, main channel, and Patreon. All link in the description below if I don't forget it though. So, with all that said, this is Leon Mookie, signing out. Later guys, and hope you all take care.